A table probably is an interior item that is always in a spotlight. It deserves special attention, especially when it's made of natural materials. And when that material is stone, it becomes something more than furniture. A centerpiece woven from the earth itself over millions of years. Stone tables, particularly those crafted from marble, carry with them a unique elegance. Unlike manufactured surfaces, stone breathes with authenticity. Its imperfections are not flaws, they are the marks of nature's craftsmanship. Yet, even the most resilient stone can lose its brilliance with time. But here's the beauty: stone is never truly lost, it only waits to be revealed again. That's the magic of polishing, a process that's both mechanical and meditative. It's about restoring what was once vibrant, but also respecting the contribution of nature and previous craftsmen. So today I'm gonna show you how to bring this peeled and scratched countertop to life. As you can see, there are some old varnish residues left over here. Let's just eliminate them. I'm using an angle grinder fitted with a medium grit sanding disc, ideal for removing surface coatings without gouging the stone. I move the tool slowly with even pressure, just gliding across the surface in overlapping passes to avoid creating low spots or heat marks. As the varnish comes off, you'll start to see the raw, matte texture of the stone reappear. This is exactly what we need, a clean and flat surface ready for the next step. I haven't found anything better for filling the gaps, so I'm gonna use a 2-component filler for wood restoration. It goes pretty well with the color of the stone, but you can also use epoxy resin. Once I've sanded the filler, I can start the polishing stage, but before I need to prepare the workspace. Polishing stone with water and paste can get messy. Splatter is inevitable. To keep my workshop clean, I'm building a simple shield frame out of scrap boards. This frame will act as a barrier, catching water, spray, slurry, and polishing compound that would otherwise coat nearby tools or surfaces. It's a small step, but it saves a lot of cleanup and protects my clothes and everything around me. With the shield frame in place, I'm ready for the next step, without compromising the cleanliness. This is how it looks after the work is finished. Imagine if all this mess was around you. Before we start the polishing process, let's complete the list of the tools we'll need. First of all, we need a variable speed handheld polisher, a full set of diamond polishing pads, a clean water supply, a stone polishing paste and wool pad, polishing wax and foam pad. We begin with a 100 grit diamond pad, designed specially for leveling the surface and removing deep scratches and tool marks. With an abundant spray of water, I start working the pad in smooth, consistent motions, overlapping each pass to maintain uniform contact. At this stage, the machine isn't polishing, it's grinding. The goal here is leveling out the surface. You'll notice the slurry forming. That's a mix of stone particles and water. It tells us the abrasive is engaging and doing its work. Also, don't forget that sufficient amount of water should be added after each pass. Once the entire surface has a uniform matte finish with no visible low spots, I rinse it thoroughly and inspect. If needed, I'll repeat the process to ensure a consistent level across every inch. Now I need to sand the edge. I guess this is the most boring part.
A few moments later.
this is where I made a mistake. I should have wiped the surface after the previous grit. Once the polishing is complete and the surface is shiny, we move on to the final step, applying wax.